Oh, the hat. Merry Christmas. Thank you for joining me. Ridiculous hat, but I hope it puts a smile on your face, if nothing else. So this video is a bit of a bonus, bit of a Christmas present from me to you, basically for my ineptitude. So I'm sure my existing subscribers and my long-term subscribers will all know that every Thursday night, 8 PM, a Notch to 11 video comes out for your pleasure. And this would ordinarily have been a Thursday night, 8 PM video. Unfortunately, I was a buffoon. So as you'll see, well, you might see from this video, or you might pick up, I was out yesterday. It was flipping freezing. It was about -1, -2 in the car, or showing on the car as I pulled up to the farm. It was blowing a gale. It was hard work, let's put it that way. I was on a brand new field. I say brand new, I have been on it before, but it's had cattle on it for the last year pretty much, and they're the kind of cattle you just don't go on that field and dig with. So they've come off for the winter, so I finally got a chance to go back onto it. And long story short, I've got a very snazzy new wireless mic setup, which you will have may well have seen before. So that all works really, really well, of course, if you connect it properly. And in true stupid man fashion, unfortunately the adapter that goes into my iPhone, I record on an iPhone, somehow got broken, either in my pocket or in the case, or while I was putting it in the cold, I don't know. Long story short, I've got lots of lovely finds to show you with virtually no audio. It was intermittent because there were a handful of videos that did seem to survive, albeit recorded on the iPhone microphone, so there's a bit of wind. So basically I thought I'd just throw this one out there. I'm not going to show you all the finds that I found in the coming videos. I'm just going to pick out the best ones really, which is not normally my style, but I think in this instance it's probably the right thing to do. I might do a couple of little voiceovers on some of them, just to give you an idea of what I was doing at the time. But nonetheless, a freebie, a free hit, a free video from me, Marcus, Notch to 11, to you. So sit back, get yourself a coffee or a cup of tea or something stronger, of course, and I'll see you on the roundup in a little while. Okay, so the first find of note was about 3 or 4 finds in, ringing up in the 60s, was a tiny little Kia scutcheon, and that proves to be a bit of a key theme throughout the day, as you'll see. On to the next one. Well, it's been a pretty quiet first hour, to be fair. Not a lot to show for my endeavours. That's our first navel button. Just about to see the anchor coming through there. It's quite an old one, actually. Not sure how good it will be. It was reasonably deep. But as you'll see, I reverted to the blue gloves just to give myself an extra level of protection, because it is for a reason, especially in the shade under this tree line. And just to show you, so that tree line there essentially is a woods that's protected or owned by English Heritage or whoever it is. So I can't go in there, unfortunately, and that is the scene of where this small villa was. It has been heavily detected, as I mentioned on the intro, over the years, and it also, I'm told, about 2 or 3 metres in from the tree line has been backfilled with topsoil many moons ago as well. So it's going to be a challenge, I think, but it's quite a big field, as you can see. You know, now I've got onto it, it's bigger than I remembered it. So yeah, we'll keep persevering. See you in a bit. Oh well, sod's law. I've been finding lots of little bits of copper just under the surface, and there was another one that came up in the 60s. So as you can see, just dug it out with the digger, the Devon digger, Dow's digger, and then sod's law, I found the first coin. I say it's a coin, pretty sure it's a coin. Wafer thin and pretty blank. Don't think there's any pattern on there, or design I should say, as he throws it on the floor. But I'll have a look. If there is, I'll let you know. Might be a little Jetton-y type thing, mightn't it? Yeah, let's give it a squirt. If there's anything there, I'll come back to you. Well, just about to stop for coffee. And we had another one in the 60s, but it was a little bit deeper, finding a lot just under the surface, which is just turning out to be scrap copper in the main. But this one was a little bit deeper. It's about 4 inches down. And I think we might be on to a coin. Or is it a button? Let's have a look. Let's pick you up, probably easier. Yep, that's a coin. That's a George, I think. Oh, it's a farthing. Yeah, it's a little birdie farthing. Oh, excellent. Oh, well happy with that. Any day with a coin is a good day. One you can read, of course. Right, back in a sec. Give that a quick clean, see if we can get a date off it. So the audio went off for this one. So yeah, all I'm basically demonstrating here is a lovely colour and actually, yeah, pretty green for its age. George VI, 1941 Wren farthing, which the reason the Wren was put on it, I'm told, is that the Wren was one of, if not the smallest birds at the time in the British Isles, and it was the smallest coin in the British Isles. So hence the reason why they put the little birdie on it. So yeah, nice one. On we go. Next one, I found I've got a lot of targets on that field in the 60s, which tends to be copper on the simplex, but this was a gorgeous one. I heart metal detecting, little heart padlock, probably off a diary or some jewellery or something like that. Tiny little thing with a little padlock, little keyhole in the front. So taking on that kind of key theme of the digging. Yeah, I was quite pleased with that one. Audio didn't work for the digging or the revealing of this one. So there you go. Nice little heart-shaped thing. On to the next. Yeah, this one, we started to get on a bit of a run of finds actually, because we found the farthing and then we found the little heart-shaped padlock. And then this one came up in the 80s, as I recall. Again, not massively deep, but stuck in the sidewall, as you can see. And it was definitely going to be a coin. It was quite thick, so bit of a giveaway. It was going to be a Georgie. And as you can tell from that, a decent little coin. There we are. Not much coming through in the way of detail, but you can just about see the 1, 2, 3 where my thumb is there. So a bit of a giveaway. Definitely George III. I think it's a half penny, possibly a penny. Yeah, and a nice little find. So we were on a bit of a roll at that point. No. We're not finished yet. There's another couple more finds. Go on. Not quite the key to my heart. But look at that. Up in the 30s, that was. That is balls. Look at that. Brilliant. That's pretty cool. I'm well happy with that. Just under the surface, about an inch or so under the surface, but I managed to get it with the digger rather than the big spade. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, a bit too big for the little hearty thing I found, but yeah, lovely. Well happy with that. Cool. Let's move on. Wow, look at the state of that, which I will put back as I found it. Anyway, there was two signals. There was a really banging 60s, but there was something kind of masking it as well. Anyway, long story short, it's taken me ages to find a tiny little bullet or air rifle pellet or something. And then, lo and behold, that once I got rid of that, I found the signal that I was looking for. So we might have finished off with a nice big coin. Let's have a look. He says, please be a coin. It's got to be in it. It'd be unlucky to be a bullet, wouldn't it? A bullet, a button even. That's so many bloody bullets. Anyway, yeah. I think that is a coin. Super duper. Right, let's have a quick clean. Back in a sec. That, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, has made it all worthwhile. That is Napoleon. I think it's Napoleon III. Facing left there with his little pointy beard. The giveaway for French coins, or certainly Napoleons anyway, that I found two before now, but they've been completely toasted, so this is by far the best one I found. The giveaway is the little kind of pipped inner circle, which you don't get on British coins, that I'm aware of anyway. But what's even better is I think the back, if I can just get it,
I think it has an eagle on it, which again, you may, the sun is so low I can't tell whether that's coming through or not, but you should have an eagle in the middle with the wings either side, I think. So it'll be a French centimes. I don't know how many, but it's quite a big coin and it's awesome. And as I say, that's made the day worthwhile. Excellent. Right, I'm nearly back at the car now, so I suspect I'll see you at the roundup. So as for finds, a pretty good day, and obviously this is just the better stuff. I found loads of green bits, you know, the square nails and all sorts of stuff. Quite a few bits of lead as well. So it's a proper target fest, that field. It has been detected. Having said that, there's still loads of stuff to be found. I'm sure of that. There's, as I say, plenty of stuff to go at. So yeah, good day in terms of finds. A little lead 3-ringer. Which has been a bit battered, but that's okay. Another little lead decorative piece, a bit flowery. It kind of looks like it's been clipped at some point, so no idea what that's come off. Bit of British toy history, little tractor front. So that's the bonnet look with the grills and the lights. And then underneath, that would have had a little pin through it, a little hinge. And that would have opened that way forwards to reveal the engine block, which is quite cool. We know it's British because underneath it says, just about see it, Matchbox and Series. And it's got number 4 there. And then on the right, on the side of it, it says Made in England. So nice bit of British toy history. Shame it's not whole, but there you go. 5 buttons, 2 kind of nondescripts, 1 absolutely battered general service, and then a couple of my kind of standard naval ones with the anchors on them, which is quite cool. And then top row, we've got a kind of key theme for 3 of the finds. Little key escutcheon there. Love this really green key. First one like that I've ever found. So yeah, that's definitely going in pride of place because I like that a lot. And then I Heart Metal Detecting, hence the title. Little heart padlock, presumably off something small like possibly a piece of jewellery or a diary or something like that, but still got the keyhole. And just about see the workings in the middle there, which is pretty good. And then 4 coins / tokens. We've got a nice 1941 farthing. Lovely colour on that side with a little wren on it. Bit battered on that side, unfortunately. George VI is on there somewhere. Then we found a George III, which is always nice to find. Not in the best of nick, but they never normally are they? Just about see the 3. His bust is pretty much gone. And you can just about make out it's 1800 something. So it's quite a late one in his reign. And then the last 2 coins, best finds of the day by far. Just about coming through in the light there. See his bust facing left with his little pointy beard. That's Napoleon. So I got that on the field, believe it or not. I've found a couple of these before, but not as good as this. You can just about see his 3rd. So it's Napoleon the 3rd. So the 3's on the top where my finger is. And then at the bottom there, just about make out, I think it's 1853. He reigned from 1852 to 1870, so early into his reign. And then on the bottom side there, you can just about see at the bottom there, 10 centimes coming through. So 10 centimes. And the eagle on the back, which is his body there, and the 2 wings. So yeah, well happy with that. That's really cool. Nice colour as well. So that's going in the good coin stack. And then last but by no means least, my first full one. Not the best of nick, but by far the best one I've found. Just about make out the marks on the back there. It's a Nuremberg Jetton. It's a Hans Krawinkel, 1586 to 1635. Not a lot on the back. I'm going to keep cleaning that to see if I can get anything. But you can make out that familiar pattern. And it would have had a little cross in the 3 circles here, somewhere about there, I think. So yeah, well happy with that. So, okay, without further ado, let's wrap this up, Marcus, shall we?
So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. There was too much nice stuff not to at least put something out there. So I really do hope you enjoyed it. Some interesting finds, as always, on my permission. It's nearly Christmas, hence the little bit of humour and the little bit of Christmassy stuff that's been going on in the background. You know, I just wanted to send a heartfelt thank you from me, Marcus, Notch to 11, to every single one of you for your support throughout 2021. My first full year of detecting, we had some amazing things going on. We had my Digiversary, we had Detectival, we had the Simplex Plus Owners Group group dig early on in the year. Loads of other stuff been going on, some fantastic collaborations with some amazing friends. So thank you to each and every one of you for having me on board. And of course, everyone that watches my channel, I am sincerely and totally grateful for your support. So hopefully there'll be another video before Christmas. If there's not, I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas, a very safe and prosperous 2022. There's lots more to come from Notch to 11 next year. Lots of exciting news coming as well. So stay tuned, watch this space, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.